Hey there YouTube, James here once again, and everyone knows the iPhone battery life just isn't up to scratch compared to some of its competitors. So if you still want to buy an iPhone, which one should you go for? There are 5 available from Apple right now. That's the iPhone 6s, the iPhone 6s Plus, the iPhone 7, the iPhone 7 Plus, and the iPhone SE. So which one do you think will come out on top in our battery test? Let's take a look. So our battery test consists of 4 individual tests, an hour and a half of web browsing, followed by an hour and a half of YouTube streaming, then the same amount of time of gaming, followed by another hour and a half of streaming video from the phone's memory. So there are 3 sizes of iPhone available at the moment. The smallest is the iPhone SE with a 4-inch screen, while the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 7 sit in the middle with 4.7-inch screens. There's also the iPhone 6s Plus and the iPhone 7 Plus, which both have 5.5-inch screens. At the end of the first part of our test, the iPhone 6s is really struggling. It's already down to halfway through its battery. The iPhone 7 is only just behind it at 52%, while the iPhone SE has 54%. Saying that, none of these phones are doing particularly well with this part of the test. The iPhone 6s Plus is on 60% and the iPhone 7 Plus is on 65%. At the end of the YouTube part of our test, we can pretty much predict none of these phones are going to last into the 4th part of our test. The iPhone 6s is really struggling here. It only has 13% of its battery left over. The iPhone 7 is just behind at 17%. The iPhone 6s Plus is then in at 24%, and the iPhone SE has just overtaken the 6s Plus at 26%. The iPhone 7 Plus is at 30%. Still not a good number. And at the end of the 3rd part of our test, all of the iPhones have died. The iPhone 6s didn't last long at all at 3 hours and 33 minutes. Then the iPhone 7 at 3 hours and 40 minutes. Next up was the iPhone SE, which died at 4 hours and 7 minutes, closely followed by the iPhone 6s Plus, which died at 4 hours and 10 minutes. Our winner though is the iPhone 7 Plus at 4 hours and 14 minutes. So there we have it, the iPhone 7 Plus has won our best battery life test, but we do need to remind ourselves that that phone was running iOS 10.2 beta, while the rest of the phones were running iOS 10.2. But we have run this test in the past, and it's been a similar score of about 5 minutes or so. So the iPhone 7 Plus may have won this test, but it's also a very similar score to the iPhone 6s Plus and the iPhone SE. So if you're looking to save money, go for the iPhone SE here. You're going to have a smaller screen, but it is much cheaper than both the Plus phones, and it's getting a very similar battery life. The other thing to note is both the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7 are considerably worse than the other phones we tested. If you are looking for the best battery life iPhone, go for the Pluses or the SE over the middle variant. So if you're looking for a new phone, look towards the Android space for good battery life. Every single Android phone, apart from the Huawei P9 that we've run through this test, has done a lot better than the iPhones you've just seen. The LG G5, the HC10, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, all of these phones and more are getting a lot better battery life on a day-to-day basis. Now, if you're getting good battery life out of your iPhone, let us know in the comments below. We want to know how you get on day-to-day, what kind of results you're getting out of that phone. Also, watch around me right now for the other battery life videos that we've done in the past, running through this test with other phones. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you again soon.